Hello and welcome to Future Cookie. Today we are exploring a story that will make you think differently about the human brain and what is truly possible. What if the thing you lost most was the ability to feel your own hand? Not movement, not strength, feeling. The simple miracle of knowing something is touching you. Imagine waking up one day and that sensation is just gone. Today, that story changes. A paralyzed patient reached out and felt the world again. He felt it through a computer chip. That chip is smaller than a pea. It is wired directly into the human brain. What happened next made scientists cry in the lab. Think about the last time you held someone's hand. You did not think about it. Your brain just knew. That instant connection between skin and mind is something most of us never question. But for millions of people with spinal cord injuries, that signal was cut off. The hand is there, the nerves are there, but the conversation between body and brain, silence. Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh and the University of Chicago set out to restore that conversation. Their tool was a neural implant. It is a tiny array of electrodes. They are placed surgically into the brain's touch processing region. On the hand side, pressure sensors were embedded in a robotic glove. When the glove touched an object, the sensors fired signals to a computer. The computer translated that pressure into electrical pulses. Those pulses were delivered directly into the brain, and the patient felt it. Not vaguely, not as a buzz or a tingle. He described feeling each individual finger being touched. He could tell researchers which finger had been pressed. He could sense the difference between light pressure and firm pressure. His brain had been living in silence for years. Suddenly, the signal came through. The science here is as elegant as it is profound. The brain is not just a receiver. It is an interpreter. Researchers discovered that even after years of paralysis, the brain's touch processing regions remain ready. They did not wither. They did not forget. They were simply waiting for the right signal to reach them. This is called somatosensory cortex stimulation. It tells us something extraordinary about the brain's resilience. You do not lose the territory. You lose the road. And now, researchers are rebuilding those roads. If this kind of story sparks something in you, I would love to have you subscribe to Future Cookie. Every week, we go deeper into the breakthroughs that are quietly reshaping what is possible for human beings. Hit subscribe and I will see you next time. Now here is where the stakes get real. Approximately 5.4 million people in the United States live with some form of paralysis. Globally, spinal cord injuries affect hundreds of thousands of new patients every year. For decades, medicine focused almost entirely on restoring movement. Sensation was treated as secondary, almost unreachable. This research shifts that entire conversation. Restoring sensation is not just about comfort. It is about safety. It is about dignity. People with paralysis who cannot feel pressure are at serious risk for pressure sores. Those sores can become life-threatening. Restored sensation means restored feedback. Restored feedback means restored agency. And restored agency changes everything about how a person experiences their own life. We are still in early stages. The current system requires external hardware and careful calibration. It is not yet wireless. It is not yet seamless. Scientists are clear that significant engineering challenges remain. This is not a widely available clinical tool yet, but the proof of concept is no longer in question. The brain can receive this signal. The brain responds to this signal. That is the door opening. Here is your signal to watch. Neural interface technology is accelerating faster than most people realize. Labs and companies are racing to miniaturize these systems. They are working on fully wireless implants. They can both read and write brain signals at the same time. When sensation restoration combines with motor restoration, in one integrated device, paralysis as a permanent condition begins to look fundamentally different. The question is no longer whether the brain can reconnect to the body. The question is how soon we can make that reconnection available to everyone who needs it. A person sat in a lab and reached out. After years of silence, they felt a finger being touched. And somewhere in that moment, the definition of impossible got a little smaller. You just learned that the brain does not forget the body. It waits. And now science is finally learning how to answer back. What topic or question do you want us to explore next? Drop it in the comments below. Whether it is brain technology, the future of medicine, or something else entirely, I want to hear it. This is the start of a real conversation, and your idea might shape the next episode. Thank you for joining us today. This is Future Cookie.